Hello guys, my name is Beck and I'm excited to welcome you back to some more Pokemon Omega Ruby Egglocke. In the previous episode we caught Groudon because he was being grumpy. And yeah, so now we are... Oh, I've gone wrong. Dang it. We're in Wallace's gym. I realised that I'd gone wrong there. I'm usually really good at these, but never mind. Okay, so we're in Wallace's gym. We're going to go fight him, get our last gym badge, and then head over to Victory Road, hopefully, to be able to get that stuff done. I think because I'm, like, trying to talk and do this at the same time, it's like, yeah. Slightly confusing, but anyway. Do my best, do my best. Shall endeavour to do my best. Try and get all of this covered right now real quick. So got to make sure that we get all of these done and in a way that allows us to get onto the stairs at the end. Okay, I think this is the way to do it. Yes, brilliant. Now this one, there are people to fight, so let's go ahead and hope... Oops. Oh, rat bags. Let's go ahead and hopefully fight this woman. I would quite like to fight this woman. I want to fight both of these. And then there's the guy. Then there's Wallace, I think. And then I think we're done. Then I think we're done. I think. Love Disc. She's got 2 Pokemon. Bear that in mind. I feel like maybe preserving my Thunderfangs because I don't really want to have to go back. Although, have I got Leopard Berries? I think I've got Leopard Berries, so I think we're okay. I think I did kind of try and grind up a few Leopard Berries at that berry farm because they're so useful for, like, being able to continue and heal up and restore PPs because you'd have to buy them. Seadra, no, we're not going to have any of this business. We're just going to hit you with Thunderfang and hope for the best. Then we'll fight, I guess, that other guy, and then we'll try and heal up the PPs as well on Invasion. But I think hopefully Invasion should just be able to sweep through this gym. That's what I'm kind of hoping for anyway. Right, so we should be careful that we fill in the gaps we need to fill in. I'm gonna go this way. I think I might... Oh, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it should be okay. As long as I don't be too stupid, Beck. But I think we should be fine. I'm hoping that we should be fine. Right, let's go, Marissa. Let's go, Marissa. You've got an Azumarill. Azumarill is quite scary, and I think in this game it learns Play Rough really soon. So this guy might already have Play Rough, and that is a little bit... It is a little bit intimidating, I'm not going to lie. But we have intimidated the Azumarill, which means its physical attack power is lowered. But it doesn't matter, because we got a crit. It was a crit, my friends. It was a crit. And now Invasion can level up quite nicely. We're going to be knocking on level 50. Oh, no, she only had 1 Pokemon, so that's fine. So once we get onto the stairs, we'll do some healing, and hopefully we'll be able to just take on Wallace, and everything will be gravy and beans. Everything will be gravy and beans. That. Wood! Right, okay, gravy and beans time, gravy and beans time. Now, let's have a look. I'm sure I had Leopard Berries. I do. Use that on Invasion's Thunderfang. Restoring the PP. Happy days. Do we need to heal at all? I don't think he's taken any damage particularly. No, she hasn't taken any damage, so... Let's go. Let's go, Wallace Wells. It's just that one guy. Yeah, Wallace. Hi, Wallace Wells. We all know who you are. You've Scott Pilgrim's gay best friend. and goes out with someone called Mobile, possibly. I don't know. I'm talking about the books. I'm a huge fan of the books. Wallace Wells! Here we go. Love Disc. What we could really do with Invasion is for that accuracy not to affect us too badly in this battle. Not gonna lie. Let's go. Thunderfang. Got War Pulse. You're trying to confuse us again. We have the full I'm just like, we do have the full restores and the full heals and the yellow flute. But we hit with the Thunderfang, which is great. The only problem is that we are confused now. Let's see what comes out next. If it's something that somebody else can put in work on, then we'll do that. Whiscash. Whiscash is ground water type. Groundwater. So, I think groundwater, so Thunderfang is not going to work anyway. So let's switch out into Spooky Tree. I always think that Whiscash is electric type because of its it's got like a lightning bolt on it, I think. But it's definitely ground type. I used a Whiscash in my Y Egglocke called one. See that worth a Whiscash? I always think, it makes me think it should be electric type because it looks like a lightning bolt. But that should be quad, 4 times effective, so. Oh, and it was a crit, of course. So that's great. That means that Luxray is not paralyzed, not confused anymore too, which is awesome sauce. My Lotic will probably have Ice Beam. Quite possibly have Ice Beam. So let's go back into Invasion. So I don't want Spooky taking any kind of ice type attack. Ice destroys plants. So let's not go for that. The Intimidate not really coming into effect again. But the plus side is Milotic is slower than Invasion, which is great. We get the super effective move off. We're rolling to the end. Does he have a Seadra or a Kingdra? Celio. Now, yes. Well, we're just gonna definitely keep battling here, I think. Look at the mustache. I mustache you a question. Is that not the best mustache ever? I like this one better than Walreign's. I don't know why. I just think that's a very, very powerful mustache. I remember when I photoshopped that mustache onto a Shinx once. It was great times. And Seeking, so we're just gonna let Invasion do what Invasion does best, and that is Thunderfang all the things and hit them all, which is great. Really good times, and we get that badge, which is great news. Super good news, that is. Whoop whoop! We have all of our badges, ladies and gentlemen. We have all of our badges, which means there is one challenge left. The challenge of the Elite Four. We do not want to learn Scary Face, because why would you want to learn Scary Face at level 49? Luxray is scary enough as it is. Bravo! Thank you, Wallace Wells. Thank you indeed. And now you realise my authenticity and magnificence. You're so flamboyant. You're the Enzo of the gym leading world. There we go. So we have our... I like that badge. I think the rain badge is really nice looking. And waterfall, so we can get to the Pokemon League. So we can get to Victory Road, basically. Which is great, because I'm sure Anri can't wait to learn another Water-type move. Another Water-type HM. This place is stupid. Although I feel like, do we need Dive? Well, I do need Dive to go and get Ice Beam, I suppose. But, yeah, so what maybe I'll do is, now I'll stop recording, I'll go and get Ice Beam, and then I'll teach Anri Waterfall, and maybe in place of Dive, because I don't think we need Dive anymore. Anyway, we're going to need to... Oh, we don't have to... Oh, the floor is now sturdy enough to hold our weight. Fancy that. Yeah, but I think that's probably the best thing to do is to fly over to somewhere, because we can totes go and get We can totes go and get Ice Beam now. We don't have time. I don't think I have time to record this. Because there's all this flipping to and froing. But we haven't really been recording for a very long time. So, as you can see, I have been to Sea Morville before. I came here a while ago and then remembered you needed to have dive. So I was like, okay, well, this is clearly not going to work. But actually, now that we have dive, we can go ahead and get Ice Beam. And obviously Anri would benefit from having Ice Beam because dragon types are a thing that can, you know, that's not great. They will mess us up a little bit, so I've just got to kind of try and remember how to do it. I think we have to dive under here, and then we have to start collecting keys, and it is a bit of a long-winded experience. But yeah, I may as well just record a little bit of this, just so that you guys can see it. We've got a few minutes. It didn't take us that long, did it, to fight Wallace Wells? So maybe about 10 minutes left of the episode. So basically, I'm sure pretty much all of you guys have seen Sea Morville before, but it used to be like some kind of energy platform until, you know, something went wrong. Now, if you go down there, you can pick up something that I can't remember what it is. Helps you find a legendary Pokemon, I think. Like the scanner that someone was looking for, and then they give you the bell that you can use to call somebody down, I think. Something like that. It's on the floor somewhere, so maybe I could go and pop and get that. But basically, there's loads of trainers and stuff here, and there's all these like little side rooms, and basically in the side rooms in here, you can interact with this bookcase, and you can call for Spiritomb to catch when it says you're being watched. This guy is here looking for treasure with his uncle, and this is basically how you find Ice Beam. Is that Ice Beam is in a room. Ice Beam is in a room with a whole bunch of nuggets, and also I don't want to read those letters. I'm trying to find the key. There's a key somewhere, I'm sure. That opens a room, and then another key that opens another room, and it's all like a big fetch quest of keys and rooms and doors. Room 6. So there's no keys. I can't remember where I get these keys from. Oh no. Yeah, so she gives us room 1 key, and then we go in room 1. And we find room 2 key, and then we go in room 2, and we find room 3 key. You know, you see what I'm saying. You see what's going to happen is that there's this whole big like fetch quest, and eventually it leads you outside, and there's a room full of nuggets and a Hello Skitty doll which looks like a shiny Dunsparce, and yeah, we get to keep all of that stuff. And is there Beedrillite in there? I think there's a Megastone in there as well. I think it might be Beedrillite, which is fine. Yeah, so then I think we go in room 1. I gotta play up to the part that always makes me laugh. Really funny. Yeah. I love how Pokemon is like written on 2 levels, and there's always stuff in there that the adults can have a little chuckle about as well. So, is this room 1? No, it's room 2. Okay, where's room 1? Is this room 1? Yeah. Okay, so the key goes in, snaps, blah, 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 blah. So we can get in here. And I think there is an item, a dive ball. But I think there is also another key in here or something too. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, they're creepy sisters. Maybe I have to fight the creepy sisters. Creepy sisters! I'm going to move invasion off the top because you are pretty well leveled now, my friend. Let's fight the creepy sisters. They might give us a key. Stop it, don't get too... My big sister is all mine, I tell you. All mine! Okay, you haven't got a weird relationship. Chingling and Curlier. So, Psychic type Pokemon. Got to be a little bit careful because Curlier will have probably Dazzling Gleam. But if we go Night Slash on the Chingling, and what should we do? Mega Evolution. Ice Punch the Curlier, I think. Mega Medicham! Come on, Mega Monkey. I'm just hoping that we go first because we're awesome. We're quite high leveled, so I think we should be fine as long as we hit first. Yay! And then they might give us the door 2 key. I want to get the door 2 key. Anyway, I'll finish all of this off screen, because when I mentioned it before, a lot of people were like, "Meh, you can do it off screen, Beck. We've seen it before," so I will do it off screen. We'll grab Ice Beam, and then we'll head over to the Pokemon League. What I'll do is I'll surf all the way to the waterfall at Evergrande, so that we're ready to go into Victory Road. I won't record all of the getting there, because at the end of the day, that's a little bit annoying and boring, right? Is it not? Okay, so here we go. I must admit you have power. Don't get too close to her. Right, give me the key, man. I don't want your sister. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so is it here? I feel like there must be... There we go. There we go. Room 2 key. So yeah, it's fairly straightforward, this Seymourville thing. It is a bit like the old abandoned ship, I suppose, in the original games, where you kind of had to explore around. Anyway, this is the funniest part, right? Here we go. So I was casually just coming into this abandoned room that was locked. Oh, hello, girls. What are you two doing? Blush. What? How did you get in? I locked the door. All right, you want this, don't you? So we have the room 6 key. I was this bit. I was just teaching this girl how hard it is to be a trainer. Yeah, sure you were. Sure you were, ladies. You enjoy spending time with each other. I approve. There you go. Off we go. So clearly. Right. So room 6 is over here. I don't know if I might be able to fit it all in. I've got about 5 minutes. So let's see. As long as we don't have... Well, there are loads of other trainers that we could fight. I have fought some of them when I came here before. As a bit of training. But, you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if there are Pokemon in here, but I ain't got time for that. I think there might be, but there might not be. Anyway. There probably isn't. But we can afford Super Repel, so we're going to do that. Right, let's go. It's just a bit annoying, all the surfing and diving stuff, I guess. Where was room 6? In room 6, then they'll give us more keys. Can we get in? Right, let's get in. I was kind of... Oh, no, this is the Spiritomb room. Sorry, my bad. My bad! Which is room 6. And no, that's not room 6. It's whatever it's a room that needs unlocking, so let's... Oh, room 4. This is room 6. And somebody in here must give us the room 6 key. Or the room 4 key. And then the room 4 key... gets us the outside storage locker key, possibly? Oh yeah, so Seymourville was closed because there was some kind of disaster. Oh no, I know. Oh, I remember now. The fisherman. Right, the fisherman guy over here. I think he's hooked a key. And then we open room 4. How's it going? You want something? You caught anything, man? Didn't catch any Pokemon, but caught the key to room 4, bruh. There we go. And then we're going to get back over. It's just like, it's so much toing and froing, it's unbelievable. But it looks like we're probably going to be able to fit it all in, because I'm just gonna hurry. So let's open this mushroom. Get in. Open, sesame. Let's get in here. Then I think we find a key to the There's an old game system with 2 screens. Dude, that's awesome. It's a Game & Watch. Mould growing on it. Very nice. I know it's there somewhere. Captivating landscapes. Storage key. Okay, so we're good. We're going to get it. We're going to go get Ice Beam. So then you leg it out of here. And all the way over here. Yes, please. Because life. And then outside is an external door. Just up here, I think. Is it? No, where is it? Oh, no, you just surf to it. Okay, fine. There's an external door, and you can get to the storage. Inside the storage is all kind of good things. No, Beck. Get back over there. Get back over there. I'm so serious right now. Right, okay, so here we go. Storage key. Opens the storage door. we can go in. And to the winner, the spoils. See, how does that even look like a skitty? It looks nothing like a skitty. It totally looks like a Dunsparce. I'm telling you right now. I don't even see a skitty. Yeah, it's the Hello Skitty doll. What in the world is all this? Nuggets, nuggets, nuggets. Nuggets packed. Places packed with nuggets. Good work, kid. Now scram. And then this guy's like, you found it, man. You found my treasure. And he just wants his doll. Doll. And he's like, come on, nephew. Leave the nuggets to this girl. I'm like, thank you. So yeah, there's loads of nuggets, which is nice. And so over here, keep your nose clean, aye aye. So we're going to grab nugget, big nugget. There's big nuggets and normal nuggets. So if you're a bit hard on cash after you've got dive, defo, come over here. There's Ice Beam, a really, really useful TM. And like far too many nuggets that I'm not gonna know what to do with all these nuggets. And down there, look, yes, I'm sure that's Beedrillite, I think. Yeah, fairly certain it's Beedrillite. And you have to surf around to get it, I think. Alright, gimme nuggets, nuggets. There's just so many nuggets, I feel like I don't need to pick them all up. So I'm not gonna. If I need more money, then I can always just fly back here. And I don't need Beedrillite because I don't have a Beedrill. So I will come back to get it if I need it, but I don't have a Beedrill, so there you go. So guys, we've come to the end of the episode right now. So in the next episode, you will join me at the entrance to Victory Road, Evergrande City. Hopefully we'll make it to the Pokemon League, and then we'll be able to fight the Elite Force pretty soon. If you enjoyed the episode, then feel free to pop the like button, drop me a comment below, and I will see you for some more Egglocke really soon. Take care, guys.